Guess we'll find out. 1060, I'm so close to having my question answered. All right, Lord Death has said we can start. I will treat that as true, and we can go ahead and get this game started. It's going to be Grand Finals, Set 1. Let me go ahead and reset this Havoc Incarnate score point. All right, it is time.
Freeze the enemy team.
To get this game underway.
3, 2,
Going to be starting out this perspective with Brick. This is the first match in the Sets 1 of Grand Finals. Going to be watching how this plays. We already have Win opening with a double tag with a double save from 24. Right out of the box.
1.
No questions asked. We are here to get points and deliver tags is exactly what's happening here. Wow, that was fast right out of the box. We just had a 23-second round go into the favor of Exception. Going to be starting with Draz. Out in the mid. Lord gets a double. And 24 finishes that off to get around to the side of Incarnate. Wow. That was fast. Going to be watching Joe. The energy in this match is already really high from both sides of the players. It almost makes me feel like I should just not stop talking at any moment in time because that equals energy. But coming around on the first minute of the game, we already have 2 points on the board, 3 points on the board for both teams combined, but 2 on the side of Havoc Exception. We're going to fly into the first-person preview. I have no idea what I'm going on, but actually here, that's exactly how it works. Play in the middle. Both teams are getting really engaged. We have Draz being the only person up on the side of Havoc Incarnate, and we are now 3-1 in the favor of Exception. Let's go find Draz. We'll watch some Draz gameplay. All right, while Draz playing on the open side, going up into the middle, we have 24 getting a flop, a swap, basically the same thing. 24 getting a double save. Lots of double saves already coming out from both sides of the teams. We have 24 getting another 20 save. Lord Death getting an attack on the Joe. Approaching the 4-minute, 30-second mark, we have Joe getting a swap. Brick getting a swap. Pretty crazy going out in the middle. Gonna see what Lord Death is going to be doing in the back line of the pink side of the point. He's going to be going in, and he gets a point on the board for Incarnate.
Round 6.
Watching a little bit of Win. We've heard Win wins, so we're here to see if Win wins today. Going on to the lobby side. Little engagement, but no connection. Which is all right. Gets tagged by 24, but saved by Brick. Lord Death switches that tag over to Joe. Joe gets a tag on the Draz. Brick gets a tag onto 24, and Win gets a tag onto the other player, bringing it up to be 4-2. 2 minutes down into this first match. I'm going to switch over to Brick, see what Brick's up to. Heavily diving in the middle.
1 enemy remaining.
Lots of saves already. It looks like we almost had a double tag there. I almost missed that. 5-2. Dang.
Round 8.
I want to switch to Joe. What is Joe doing? There are a lot of third rounds today. I'd agree. There are. Joe's playing in the upper middle, goes for the tag on the lobby side, but doesn't get the connection. Lord Death and Draz getting a tag. Joe being the only one remaining, but he switches back up. Draz gets a save. Win gets a... Man, I see I'm not remembering that word now. It's not in my vocabulary. A swap. Is that what we're calling it? I guess that's what we're calling it. Win gets tagged by Lord Death. And bring it up to 6-2. Wow.
Game point.
I gotta say, you know, I'm really starting to think these teams, I mean, Exception is just bringing it out today. These teams have been, in the past, seen semi-equal, and Exception's really bringing it to them today. That's really all I can say. 1 enemy remaining, and the quickest game for Grand Finals ever. 7-2 to favoring Exception. Game 1. Wow. So, to make this more obvious of what needs to happen now, Grand Finals with the brackets. Exceptions just needs to win 1 more game and then win it all. Incarnate needs to win this game, game 3, and 2 more games in set 2. Odds are definitely very much against Exception here. Or sorry, Incarnate here. But I still think they could do it if they give it a shot. And I think that everyone's bringing out their best gameplay here. And it should be very interesting. Going to take a quick look at the post-match. Giving them a moment. And we will be underway.
Freeze the enemy team.
This is game 2 of Grand Finals.
2, 1.
I'm going to start off with Lord Death's perspective. I lied. I'll find him. There he is. Hovering in the back of his spawn, playing anchor, trying to see what Exception's going to do this time around. 24 getting a... I'm never going to remember swap. Swap's so hard to remember. Everything's moving so fast at the speed. I mean, we got Traz getting a flop. You got Brick getting a swap. You have 24 getting a swap and getting a point in the side of Incarnate. I'm saying flop and swap. I don't even, you know, it just doesn't, I don't care. And by I don't care, it just means I'm failing to do it properly. Going into the play of the side of the scoreboard, you can see 24 Draz and Lord Death hanging out in the corner, waiting to get pushed. Joe somehow gets all the way through without any connection. Draz goes down. Joe gets down, trades out for Lord Death. Everyone gets back up with Joe going down. 2 more down on the sides, but everyone comes back up. Gonna go check out Lord Death's perspective as he flies back in. You can see Draz getting a swap right there. Joe saving win. 24 getting Joe. Lord Death gets the tag on the win, but Brick gets the save. Lord Death takes it back around and gets the tag onto... I didn't even see it. But 2 points, Incarnate, right there. Watching out 24 play in the back corner. We have hit the 5-minute mark. This could be the final game today, but as it stands right now, Incarnate's giving it the best shot and bringing out the points. Looking at Draz playing on the scoreboard side in the middle, looking out to something he needs to do. He is the last player, our Incarnate, for this round. If he plays this correctly, he could make it 3-0. If he plays incorrectly, he will make it 1-2, making Exception ever closer to their final game or win today. Draz is doing an excellent job of outpositioning Joe at the moment. He's just staying alive. He's burning time. Really, that's good for them. Burning down the clock is not a bad idea here. However, if you never really think that you're not going to get the point, it is best to just go ahead and give it to the other team so you can get your teammates back in and you have more play time to get your points back. 24 is definitely playing the anchor in this match set. You can see Incarnate all grouped up in the corner, a bunch of tags getting out. And this match is going to move out of the way so we can see.
One
enemy remaining.
The scores are tied.
Scores are tied.
Round 5.
Round 5, going to start out with Joe. Joe goes out for the long set. And we're starting to see the same play happen every single time here. We are seeing Incarnate play their scoreboard side spawn. And as they sit there, they're waiting for Exception to push them. Which, you know, it's interesting to me. This has worked in the past for some teams. But, like, it's interesting that they're allowing Exception to have that much space, basically cornering them. Like, I understand you're cutting it down to 2 paths, but with these players, we can see that a lot of people are good at going up and, like, flanking and doing jukes vertically. We got win on a tag spree, but doing the vertical jukes are really helping it. And now Exception has the lead. We are approaching the 3-minute mark, 3-2. Doing pretty well. Starting to see the same repeat. However, you can see that Incarnate is actually now moving out of their corner. 24 gets a double and gets a save onto Lord Death.
One enemy
remaining on the side. It is Draz.
Scores.
Not quick enough. Draz got. Bringing it to be 4-2. This could be the final game. I mean, if Exception just needs a few more points. And if Exception gets it, they win. Win always wins. That's all I know. One enemy remaining on the side. Joe needs to go back and get his teammates up. He is able to get a few chain saves back up. We are now at the point to where Lord Death needs to go in and start. We do have a swap going off. That is good. Draz is the only remaining person, though. Draz gets swapped out. Now everyone's back up. Win goes down. Brick trades out for that. Now everyone's back up in time. We are out of the 2 minutes remaining. It is still 4-2. There's still 2 minutes left for Havoc and Incarnate to bring this back up to keep themselves into the match. But you can see Joe getting tagged by Drag. Joe getting a double onto Lord Death. 24 getting 2 saves. Joe getting a tag on 24. Lord Death getting a tag on 20. 24 getting a tag. Joe getting 2 tags. 24 getting a save. Brick getting a double tag all in this corner by the spawn. We can't even capture all this all. I'm just reading it off the screen. screen. You see Joe getting a tag, Wayne getting a tag. Keeping everyone up. Draz is the last player remaining in order to get a 5th point on the side of Exception, and they do it 5-2 with 142.
Round 8.
We are approaching the late game here. This is game 2. Incarnate's brought out one good game, but is Exception bringing the better game? We shall see. Lord Death getting a save and a tag, wins on a tagging spree. What is going to be the outcome? Lord Death tag 24 gets up.
1 enemy remaining.
1 enemy remaining.
Remaining.
1 minute remaining. We are 5-2. Exception needs to get at least 3.
1 enemy remaining.
And it is 5-3. That is good.
1 enemy remaining. 1 enemy remaining.
1 enemy remaining. Draz. This is the last player. Needs to go get a save. He gets a save and gets a chain save on the Lord Death. Draz saves 24. 24 saves Draz. They are helping each other, playing peak teamwork. We are the last 30 seconds of this game, too. This could be the final match of the day. Brick is on a tagging spree, bringing this ever closer for Exception to win and take this entire tournament today. Last 23 seconds. We would need Incarnate to get another point. And can they fight it? Approaching the last 10 seconds is where it's going to be almost near impossible for them to bring this back. But I have seen teams do it before. The final 10 seconds. Exception is about to do it. They're about to take the tournament for the day, win all the mints and the prizes. 3, 2, 1, and the finals goes to Exception.